Hi everyone. Today I would like to teach a new lesson. When cities were nature's haven, Harini Nagendra. Professor Harini Nagendra published this article on the website theconversation.com. Let's delve into the subject. Harini Nagendra is a professor of sustainability. She works at Azim Premji University, Bangalore, India, and she is the coordinator for the Center for Urban Ecological Sustainability. Yeah, professor of sustainability. So sustainable teaching it means to teach in a way that protects the natural resources of the planet. So a professor of specializing in sustainability engages in research, teaching related to sustainable development. So this work spans various fields, including alternative energy, environmental conservation. So she is an ecologist, and she also received 2013 Eleanor Ostrom Senior Scholar Award for her research and issues on urban commons. So let's see, try to understand the word urban commons. Urban commons are shared resources in the city that are managed by the users in a collaborative and non-profit oriented way. So these are, for example, public spaces, spaces of public interest. Those are urban commons. So she published more than 150 research articles, and she is an active writer in newspapers, magazines, and blogs. She is a blogger, and this article, the present article lesson, was originally published on the website theconversation.com. I have also given you the link in the description. If you click the link, you can find the original text of the lesson. So her famous popular book, a well-researched book, Nature in the City, Bangalore in the Past, Present and Future. So it was published by Oxford University Press in 2016. So it examines the transformation of human nature interactions in Bangalore from 6th century CE to the present. So this is a tale from Bangalore. Bangalore or Bengaluru is known as India's IT hub, informational technology hub. So most of us think that nature and cities are quite opposite. But here, in her well-researched book, Professor Nagendra, uh, her book title is Nature in the City, Bangalore in the Past, Present, and Future. It was published in 2016. Harini takes a deep dive into the ecological history of Bangalore. Uh, Bangalore is an Indian city, so dating back to the 6th century CE. So this is the a map of Bangalore. This is her well-researched book, Nature in the City. Inscriptions on stone and copper plates. So the writer here points out that these inscriptions show that the starting point for a new village was a lake or a tank. So which saved the villagers' lives in drought conditions. And she demonstrates that the inscription on stone and copper plates show that the early residents of Bengaluru had a close relationship with the nature and maintained a three-dimensional landscape consisting of the lakes, irrigated and dryland, the wells above, the wells above, and the trees below. This is a three-dimensional landscape which the early residents of Bengaluru maintained. So this is the picture of inscriptions on stone. They found at Beguru and those on temple foundations at Doddagubbi. So these such inscriptions reveal the origin of lakes in Bengaluru. So this was found in her study. Declining source of water. Professor Nagendra gives a detailed account of open wells and lakes, especially talking about the Sampangi Lake transformation. So Bangalore had 1960 open wells in the year 1885, but now there are fewer than 50. Professor Nagendra, she found her these statistics. She included these statistics in her book, and here she talks about Sampangi Lake's transformation. So, which was once used to supply water to Bangalore and now is made into a sports stadium. The name of the sports stadium is Sri Kantirava Stadium. It was built in the year 1997. So, this was the uh, stadium, and earlier it was Sampangi Lake. So, lake was worshipped as goddess, and rituals were celebrated during the monsoon. So, these sacred lakes began to decay and were polluted with sewage and garbage when water was supplied through pipelines. So, early residents of Bangalore focused not only water but also on greenery. So, each let's discuss about greenery on the next slide. Seasons nurturing nature. So, Professor Nagendra's research has shown that Bangalore still needs water even though it gets water from outside through pipelines. The city has grown so large that piped water from distant rivers can no longer supply all its needs. So here she also talks about early residents of Bangalore. They didn't not only focus on water but also greened this hot landscape of dry Deccan Plateau. So successive rulers from 16th century onwards and common citizens planted millions of trees over centuries. So Gundatope, it's a piece of land, a woodlot, commonly planted with fruiting trees, jackfruit, mango, and tamarind. So these trees provided shade, fruits, firewood for cooking, and also grazing material for cattle. So here, greening continued during the British colonial period and later into the 20th century after Indian independence. So because of the cool climate of Bangalore, uh, it is also called Lake City. Once it was called Lake City and Garden City. Now it is called India's IT hub, IT's capital. Soaring temperatures and rising air pollution. So with the rapid growth, roads and other infrastructure gained importance in the minds of planners. So as a result, trees were felled, trees were cut in their thousands for development of projects. In the name of development, they were trees were felled in thousands. Social media to the rescue. So in the early 20th century, a 90 years old Honamma Govindaya, she has become an epitome of struggles to protect Bangalore's environment. She fought against real estate developers who wanted to convert a local park that her children played in. So she fought this case in Supreme Court of India and she won and saved this uh, park of Bangalore. So here, people of Bangalore, citizens of Bangalore supported her fight on social media and the movement against there was also a movement against a steel flyover It was also supported by social media. So in the flyover case, the Twitter tag "Steal flyover beda." Here, beda means no in Kannada language. So this went viral, attracting hundreds of followers. So every movement to protect lakes and trees in Bangalore were supported by social media, and also still they are supporting these movements on social media. So social media strongly supported these movements. So for future, one can learn from Bangalore, which has successfully overcome the effects of such unbalanced urban planning. This is the summary of the text. This is useful for your final examination. And if you read this summary, you can answer long answer questions in your examination. So this is the continuation of the summary. So while writing, remember these subheadings so that you can write easily in your examination. Soaring temperatures and rising air pollution, social media to the rescue. So with this, we finish the lesson. Thank you for watching this video. Please visit my blog English language hyphen lit.blogspot.com